What's up, guys? Fwiz here. We're kicking it off on Capture the Flag High Rise with Victory Without Sacrifice squaring off against Lasting Legacy. They're playing MLG competitive settings that cuts out all the clutter with no kill streaks, shotguns, or akimbo in the secondary, along with Bling and one-man army being banned. We're going to jump on board with Parasite from Victory Without Sacrifice as he gets in the prone position right outside of watch right side. However, early on there, it seemed all of VWS moved onto the right side of the map, exposing the left side where Reven was able to get in, but nice shooting by Parasite to take out Reven in mid-air as he was about to just take off through bottom red there. Guys, as you see quickly, VWS is going to try to get on top of the helipad, and that is going to be a lot of action there. The Slayers for both teams will fight over the top helipad to gain advantageous ground over the opposing team's spawn, especially with the direct line of sight into the office. This is a power position both teams obviously will be fighting for. As you also notice, adjacent to the helipad is top elevators next to the tank. That's another one that we'll see a lot of action go down. Right now we've got Proven on the player camera. He's hanging back, waiting to see if somebody's going to grab the flag for the opposing team before he jumps on it. And as you see in your bottom left-hand corner, Proven gets taken out by Forgiveness, while Reven again gets another grab on behalf of Lasting Legacy, but gets taken out. So although they've got two early grabs, they've not been able to get past halfway mark of the map, and Parasite right there is able to return it outside of green here as he takes a stun and some shots. Frantic takes him out in that nice head coach position right outside that box next to the hut here. Proven going bottom red. Guys, I said it earlier, that's the highway route for all players for objective to carry the flag. So the team that's able to hold down that will be the more advantageous team here at the end of the game. As Skylight does a nice little prone shot on Frantic, drop shots on Forgiveness. Nice little two-piece he picked up there. Skylight does a great job at sweeping his reticle from one target to another on the map, and that really makes him a potent slayer for Victory Without Sacrifice. And guys, on Capture the Flag, having these powerful slayers on your team just really makes the flag running that much easier. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left on the map. We haven't seen any caps yet. Fatalize getting comms. Someone's coming left, takes out Sacrifice. Nice shooting in bottom green here, kind of holding down that position right now. As we see him also take out Frantic. And let's see, with 3 guys down, that's a 7.5 second respawn delay for all 3 of these. So you're going to see all players start to converge on the flag as Proven comes from behind, bottom red up to the office and grabs the flag. Going to go left side, being advised to go bottom, but going against the team's wishes as he runs up middle of the map on top of helipad here. And this isn't the smartest route, but it's a very confident route when you know your team is set up, and it worked out just fine for VWS as they're able to get the first cap on the board. So what seemed to be Lasting Legacy being really strong out the gates, the tables have turned, and Victory Without Sacrifice was able to get the first cap on the board. Parasite setting up at bomb site A, what would be, and gets taken out as he was able to cover the bottom red and off the spawn right there, but not long enough. Skylight moving into this powerful position here, taking out people outside of elevator, and then following up. Nice shooting, but it wasn't him that took him out. It was actually Parasite from the other side of the map with a FAMAS that was able to clean in. With 1 minute and 40 seconds left, let's jump on board and listen in, guys, on what these teams are saying.
Who just dropped out? Who just dropped out? One green. Oh, man. No, green on the ground. Oh, watch on the ground. There's one on the ground with you, Bruce. One A-gen.
He went up green. I'm watching my green window.
We dropped our flag!
He's getting the reacher.
Nice, Rangers. Keep it up.
And right there, Forgiveness is going to come up real big as Reven was able to not only take out Proven to return the flag, he's about to rally one here, meeting him, shots exchange, and it looks like Reven comes up big again on Proven, and where it could have been 3-0, it is now turned into a 2-1 with only 1 point lead instead of 3. That was huge play on behalf of Reven there to get a cap on the board and make such quick clutch stops for their team as 26 seconds dwindle on the clock here. We're about to go into a very close, tight match in the half. Guys, remember, 5 minutes in the first half, 5 minutes in the second half. Teams get to switch on both sides of the map here. So with 12 seconds left. They're going to just play this defense approach, not let anybody get behind enemy lines here. Let the clock dwindle down, and that's just smart play. I think everybody's satisfied going into the half. 2-1 here. I'm sure Victory Without Sacrifice would have wanted that 3-0 lead, but Lasting Legacy was able to step it up there and get a flag on the board. So as we check out our intermission scores, VWS leading 2-1 over Lasting Legacy. Guys, I'm telling you right here, where this game comes up short in gun skill, it makes up for being an effective strategist in this game. Comm lines are imperative for team success, and when those fail, the flag caps start adding up for the opposing teams. So Victory Without Sacrifice is going to have to try to overwhelm Lasting Legacy and get Reven, Sacrifice, Forgiveness, and Frantic off their comfortable toes here. Yes, they're comfortable toes. I said it as we see Parasite jump into this position right here with the ACR. Guys, we were talking about it earlier. You want to get on either the helipad or on top Ellie, and ideally both, as we see Proven picks up another flag early on. VWS struggled in the first side of the half to get a flag on the board. It took him about 2 or 3 minutes to do so here on the second side of the half within the first 45 seconds. Let's continue to do a little bit of listen in here real quick and see what's working for Victory Without Sacrifice.
Yeah, Orange Street now, I can make that hard.
I got
I'm going right window, I'm going right window.
And again, we see Victory Without Sacrifice using those comm lines, making sure they call everybody out on the map that they see. When you're able to do that, it gives you a good vision. Spread out in a 4v4, it's able to just call out 4 players on a map. That helps anybody, almost like a UAV is always up in the air with good comm lines. Right now, Reven for Lasting Legacy has done an incredible job here at breaking through the weak sides of the defense to grab some flags. However, they aren't able to capitalize on these return routes, as Victory Without Sacrifice has been cutting their party short every time, as you see Fatalize pick up 2 kills out the front door there of the office. Well, I'd say front window, clearly not a door there. Fatalize, you got to get him taken out of this hut, because he's doing damage on the spawn trap right here. Send up left and middle to take out everybody that's coming out here. Guys, if you can stay in the hut, you don't want to move, man, and they need to take him out. With 2 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock, Victory Without Sacrifice is starting to get a commanding lead here as they lead by 3. Score series is at 4-1 here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Throws a Semtex in there, sees if he's going to pick anybody else up, and Fatalize just laying down the groundwork for Proven to just go ahead, run through green, through the right, and again, they keep continuing to give him safe routes to the flag, and that's really what's worked in the second half. They're breaking down Lasting Legacy's comm lines, and they are creating this highway for Victory Without Silence to just kind of run through and get one flag after another. They were able to rally a couple here, and now they have even more of a commanding lead at 5-1 with 2 minutes left in the game. Lasting Legacy, it's their turn. They either need to step up now and make the appropriate changes, or they will forever be lost in this game, as Reven does has a flag, and he goes red, and the pattern has continued for Lasting Legacy. They've made just as many grabs on the flag as Victory Without Sacrifice, but they are not capitalizing on the return routes, and that's something where they're falling short, and where Victory Without Sacrifice has really stepped up to the plate and answered the call here. Minute and 33 seconds on the clock. This dominant slaying by Fatalize is continuing to be done, while Skylight just hangs out here in this top position. Lasting Legacy, I am just perplexed with the fact that they have not taken Fatalize out of that hut yet, or that area that he's been hanging out, and he's just been doing damage on the spawn trap. As we see another flag get put on the board to take a 6-1 lead. And guys, with 1 minute and 9 seconds left, I don't believe there's enough time here for Lasting Legacy, even with Marathon Lightweight, for them to even capitalize on any opportunities here. And if you've been taking notes, guys, that's how you play Capture the Flag. It's setting up in power positions and making sure you're creating this highway for your objective players to run through. And that's how you get the flags on the board. And Fatalize has gone back into his hut position and takes out a nice, another 2-piece, take out the flag carrier. I'm sorry, guys, make it a 3-piece and a return. Fatalize has been the MVP of the game so far, guys. Just been tearing up players left and right. He's really orchestrated the comm lines for his team, and he's been just an essential key ingredient. And you got to give props to the flag running abilities on behalf of Victory Without Sacrifice. as that has just been another thing they've been able to do at excellence tonight. So wrapping up the game here, guys, 15 seconds on the clock. We're going to see Victory Without Sacrifice take it over Lasting Legacy with a final score. Looks to be 6-1 here, so props off to them. And they didn't let off the gas the entire time here, so 6-1. Guys, thanks for tuning in and watching the stream. Check it out on PGN Live, Scrim TV, Machinima for more videos here in the future. I'm your host, Fwiz, signing out.